Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this.
We're going to dive into the blue bloods here, okay? So, Kentucky is where we're going to begin right now because they're in the South. They're the three. They're going to take on Greg Campy's Oakland team. Mr. Townsend for Oakland is some kind of special. Texas Tech, NC State in their pot. But Kentucky, 23-9 coming into the NCAA tournament, coming off of a game in which they gave up 97 to Texas A&M in the SEC championship. And John Calipari says in the last 24 hours, Jeff, that he wants to make a, quote, tweak to Kentucky basketball before the NCAA tournament. And the talks are about maybe going a little bit big with his lineup. What do you make of Cal, regardless of what it exactly is, saying that he wants to tweak something?
Cal does this every year. And the tweak is usually just a line of bullshit. I mean, that's generally what it is for Cal, right? Like, he just throws out there the tweak. And Big Blue Nation kind of falls for it, and they're like, the tweak's coming. And they get all – but there's no reason to tweak anything here. They've been playing really good basketball. You're going to play two bigs? Like, I don't know why you would possibly do that. You're so much more talented than Oakland. The strength is in your perimeter play. To me, rotate in one of those bigs at a time, but I want to see, to be honest, I want to see three of those guards in at all times, three of the four. And Wagner, to me, is the fourth guy. But I want to see lineups of Reeves, Dillingham, and Shepard in there the majority of the game. That's their best lineup. Don't screw with it. Don't tweak anything, Cal. I mean, again, listen, there's no real tweak anyway. Let's be honest.
RC,
I think he's trying to take pressure off the freshmen. I think he knows he has a young group. He's relying on some young guys. I think he's trying to make all the attention draw upon him, and so these freshmen can relax. So all the noise that they're going to deal with over the next couple of days heading into the tournament, I think he's just trying to say, focus on me, lead his team alone. Don't say nothing about my guys. Don't say nothing to my guys. I'm going to do something magical. It ain't but so much he can do. But I think that's all he's doing. I think he's just –
you want to play two
Cal's
bigs,
just trying to –
RC, would you play two bigs with that?
Not early. Not early. Hell no. Not early. No.
Hell no.
No, I mean, as Kentucky fans are saying, Cal, how about you play your best players the most minutes?
Yes.
Like, I get it. I get it with Reed Shepard and Rob Dillingham and what they've tried to do, Jeff. But, like, you can't mess around here. Don't go away from what's gotten you the 3 seed. The fact is, you are playing pretty doggone good basketball. We know you're flawed defensively, but you've got to play your best players. End of the story.
Let me tell you about our newest partner for the month of March, SplashSports, the home of certified community competition, where you get to play against your friends and not the house. Whatever game it is that you are playing, from survivors to tiers to pick X, the safest way to play for real money without the hassle of having to track down deposits or worry about payments is through Splash. They have partnered with PaySafe, the best deposit and payment system in the world, to ensure that money stays in safe hands and is delivered to the right places. To join the Field of 68 Survivor Madness, click the link in our profile below and join in. Entries are $5 a pop with a prize pool of up to $4,500. Winner take all.
Yeah, I Jeff, I'll say this. I think it's like, to further elaborate on that, Kentucky Blue Nation is going to go ape crap if this team doesn't go really far in this tournament. Like, let's just be honest. And I think he feels the pressure. Everybody feels it. Everybody knows it. The worst thing, I think it can be the entire talk of the tournament if this team didn't perform and was to somehow get upset early in this tournament. Like, it just cannot happen. We talk so much about all these other schools. No one has been as more disappointing in the tournament than Kentucky. So I think it's all. Say again?
Do you like the draw?
I do. I do like the draw. I think this is the one draw. I think this is the one bracket where I don't know. I think Houston will be okay early if they're healthy. This is the one bracket where I am concerned that it won't be a 1 or 2 seed. It could not be a 1 or 2 seed. Like I can see Marquette with their injuries, just because of the injury concerns and the full complement of roster concern of the top two picks. Everybody can be all dismissive and be like, "Oh, Calder's going to show up." He's been out for weeks, and anybody knows you've done that. That's not an easy thing to do, to come back. If he's been out weeks for a guy who is, I can't even say how important he is. He's arguably the best point guard in the country. Jeff, you've lamented that all year. You've been a big component of his. He's the best point guard. If he's not, because of the injury, he's right there.
He and Shed are right there.
They're right there. Right there. It's just what you like. You can't lose it. They're not winning a national championship. They're not getting to the Final Four without him. The question is, they're not getting there if he's not himself. If he's not what you accustom him to being, and people can be dismissive all they want, you just don't sit out the Big East tournament and then just say, "Oh, like you've been there, done that," and then show up in the NCAAs and hope that he's okay. I think there's more to it. Same thing with in Houston, I'm not as concerned, but still, we saw what if they're not healthy, what can happen. So this is just the one bracket with Kentucky and their defensive woes where I can see an upset coming. The other brackets, I think, is going to be one of the top two seeds. I don't see anybody. I would, if I was betting, I would bet one of the top two seeds and all the other brackets and push all my chips in. This is the one bracket where, because of health reasons, it can be a number of teams.
Listen, can I answer this? Kentucky has arguably the easiest road to the Elite Eight of any team in this whole thing. Like any team, period. I mean, look at it. You get Oakland in the first round. Then you get NC State team that had to win 5 games. They were out. They were long gone a week ago. Texas Tech's a nice team, and Pop Isaac's done a great job. I just saw him, but they're okay. Grant McCaslin's done a terrific job with them this year. Then you might get Florida without their big, who's out for the year with that gruesome leg injury. Marquette, as you said, we don't know how healthy Tyler Kolek's going to be. Honestly, could it have been set up any better for John Calipari? There's no need for a tweak. There's no need.
No.
Just go out there and beat the hell out of people.
The best month of the year is here, which is why you need to know that we are now partnered with BetMGM. We'll be using BetMGM lines to make all of our picks, and we'll have special offers for the listeners and the viewers of the Field of 68 throughout the conference and NCAA tournament. If you haven't signed up for BetMGM yet, you can use the bonus code FIELD150, and you'll get $150 in free bets on your first wager with BetMGM, regardless of whether or not that bet hits. Here's how you make it work. Download the BetMGM app and sign up using the bonus code FIELD150. Deposit at least $5 and place your first wager on any game, and you get $150 in free bets regardless of the outcome. Just make sure you use that bonus code FIELD150 when you sign up. And most importantly, we have some fun stuff coming up for the conference tournaments and for the NCAA tournament. Bet insurance tokens, college hoops odds boosts, and what I love the most, a nice little parlay boost, as well as a ridiculous array of prop bets for anything that you could possibly imagine betting on in March and in early April. BetMGM is the king of the prop bet